Well, greetings, kids of CrossWay and kids at heart. Today is our final lesson from the book of James. We made it through a book. That's big news. I've really enjoyed this book of the Bible, and I hope you have too. The last few verses in the book of James talk about the fact that life here on earth won't always be easy. That's not great news, is it? In fact, James began his book talking about hard times, and he ends the book talking about hard times. If you remember all the way back to our kids' challenge from James chapter 1, we learned that hard times are called trials. Yeah, remember that from James 1? God allows hard times or trials into our lives to test our faith in Him. James ends his letter to his friends by telling them what to do in every situation in life. What a smart guy James is. This is the advice. No matter the situation, this is the advice. Are you suffering? Pray. Are you happy? Sing praises. Are you sick? Ask others to pray for you. Have you sinned? Be honest and ask somebody to pray with you or for you. So what is James really saying here? He's saying no matter what happens in life, pray. Go to God. And if you can't do it yourself, get your friends to take you, right? It's interesting, sometimes we can go to Jesus ourselves, but there are other times in life when we need friends to take us to Jesus. There's a story in the book of Mark about 4 friends who took their paralyzed friend to Jesus. Paralyzed means the person could not walk or move. Jesus was inside a house. They couldn't get to him. They couldn't get their friend on the stretcher to him because of the huge crowd of people, so they lowered their friend through the roof to get him to Jesus. That's the kind of friends we need. All of us. Adults, children. Sometimes we're just in need. We need those kind of friends. Do you have friends that will take you to Jesus? Do you have friends that will pray for you? If not, ask God to give you a friend who loves Jesus. Okay, and then finally, James ends by talking about how sometimes we wander away from Jesus. That's sad, but sometimes it happens, okay? Think about a leaf, right? You see the leaf? The leaf has this middle vein, okay? And we can pretend that's like our walk with Christ. The middle vein is like our walk with Jesus, but then there's all these little veins coming off the middle one, the wanderings, right? There's a hymn that says we're prone to wander, prone to leave the God we love. That's sad, but James says make sure in that case you have friends who will always point you back to Jesus Christ. That's it for the book of James. We hope you enjoyed us and see you for the next book of the Bible.